There's lots of Metal Gear news coming, and today we're going to be exploring the future of what's to hold. We're going to break down everything with a lot of news for you guys about that. And we have two other important things happening, which one will be a giveaway for the community, as well as just updates on what we plan to do here. Hello, welcome. This is Metal Gear Explained, and I'm very excited to continue to bring you nothing but the best from the Metal Gear universe. And this channel is dedicated to it. We're going to get into some things and discuss everything we got going on. But first, let's get into our giveaway. We like to announce that so many of you, want to get the Master Collection, which is 5 Metal Gear games from the main storyline. I'm very excited to announce that we have a giveaway for our viewers. It's very easy to enter. All you need to do is subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment below, and you are entered. But guess what? You can have multiple entries if you go down to other videos as well in our channel and do the same thing. Leave a comment and a like. Sharing this is very important because we want to reach 10,000 subscribers before the release of the master class, and if so, we'll give away a lot more of the master class. So please do that right now. We thank you so much for your support. With that out of the way, there's a lot to talk about, a lot to discuss within the series and what's going to be happening, and I'm super excited. Just a quick note about one of the announcements here is I will be getting back to breaking down the series, explaining it. That's what this channel's about. But of course, we want to give you the news and break down everything that's happening within the Metal Gear universe when it comes to official announcements and so on. Right now, it is January 8th, and the Summer Game Fest is about to happen. I'm literally going to be co-streaming that. But the reason I bring that up is because Konami has a lot of announcements they need to make, break more information down and explain things to us in full form, as well as give us gameplay and so much more. So today we're going to break down what you can expect within the coming months and years going forward. In the background, you're watching just some very fun footage of the Metal Gear Solid series for the Legacy Collection. But we're gonna dive down the rabbit hole and go into an actual breakdown on this timeline. So this is a quick graph that I created, and you don't need to see it if you want. You can just hear what I'm going to say. First and foremost, it is June right now, and just so you know, Konami has usually have had an annual pre-E3 event where they would have a big conference in Japan with music and all of the new announcements for that time they would drop. I would love to watch it all the time. They didn't have many translation versions, but I got to just see the announcements, which was fun. So maybe, just maybe, that might be happening within the month of June. No sure things just yet on that, but I did want to touch on a few things here and break it down for you guys that I know for sure is going to be happening when it comes to the Metal Gear Solid series. First and foremost, as you see here, in August 23rd, Gamescom is happening. And just so you guys know, Gamescom is a big event for Konami. They tend to have their own booth where you can go and usually get hands-on for some of the games that they will announce. They have games like Bomberman and so much more coming out that they have yet to announce as well. So I would assume between now and August 23rd, they'll have some announcements coming out. And then on August 23rd at Gamescom, you'll probably get hands-on to possibly the Snake Eater remake, which is called Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, and then possibly the Masters Collection if it isn't released by that time. Because guess what? If you look below, September to November is fall, and guess what happens in September to November? The release of the Master Class. Now, exact dates for that can be speculated. There's no official information. My assumption that September is a very good month for Metal Gear. A lot of the official games have released in September, so the masterclass would be a perfect time for that, right before the holidays. But speculation, of course, between September and November is the official release window for the game, for the Masters Collection specifically. Then in September as well, on the 21st, Tokyo Game Show, the biggest event for Konami. This is where they pull out all their stops and do something special. And since everything is back in action and there's no more pandemic, I assume that they will go ahead and make this one very special. And by then, I would assume if Snake Eater is ready, they will announce the official release date for it, which would be in 2024, which we'll get into in just a minute. And that will be the day where you will get tons of hands-on and a lot of preview events and things like that happening within that window. So with that out of the way, of course, 2024 to me will be the release date for Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, and that's going to be very exciting. You know, guys, I will be covering that thoroughly. And also the hopes for Volume 2 being announced at least at the start of the year, maybe after the Volume 1 comes out. It's 5 of the games. There's another 4 for the official storyline, and then there's over 10 spin-offs that we can also get for Volume 2 or 3. And we have videos about all that stuff, so you can check that out if you want, as well as try to get into the giveaway by leaving comments, liking, and please share this channel, because we want to have 10,000 before the release of the Master Collection this fall. And if we have 10,000 subscribers, I'll be giving a lot more copies out of the game. It's free, guys, so thank you very much for that. With that out of the way, beyond 2024, the hope for most of us is that we get a new game. A lot of us also want remakes, and these are things that the fans want. And I think that whichever way they go, you know, we can't all be satisfied. Maybe you want a remake for part 1, 2, maybe somebody else wants part 4. And I'm personally, I love it all. Give me it all. But it takes a lot of time to develop a game, especially remaking a game. You want to make sure you do it right. So we want to be a little bit patient and hope for the best when it comes to that. But I'm sure that that will be a very, very good time. So those are the main things that you guys can expect and that I'm hoping for and excited for when it comes to the series in the next coming couple of years. Should be a fun ride. We already know that we're getting 100% the Master Collection, as well as this community will get it. Multiple people will be selected for the giveaway. Again, you can go and enter on other videos as well. Just leave a nice comment about the series or anything, and make sure you share this so we can get 10,000, so we can add extra giveaways. If we get to 10,000, I'm dropping a lot of giveaways. Just wanted to emphasize on that. Super exciting. But that is the news, and I just wanted to do a timeline because there's been a lot of discussions about what to expect for the future of the series. And of course, I am not an official staff member working on this game. I am just like you guys, a big fan, but I've been following the series for a long time, and I feel like, you know, this can help some people simmer down on the expectations and just know that it takes 3 or more years to make a game. So give it time. We thank you very much. We hope you guys enjoyed this right here as we go forward, and we'll see you guys very soon right here on Metal Gear Explained.